Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Today, the first of 3 on this Wild Card Sunday. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Baltimore Ravens. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go here in Baltimore. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. A tight end in motion now.
What's that?
Off the play fake. Here's Allen. A throw on the move is caught. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. His first catch of the wild card game. And good for a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Allen going to throw on 1st and 10. This one caught by Patrick. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the first down marker. That's to pick up a 9. Is going to set up 2nd and 1.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Patrick motioning here. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 14 on that one. Good for a Bills first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Once again, it's Barkley. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
He'll go play action here with Allen. Now he'll run.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he will score! Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Bills.
Just an ideal start, Mike. You're on the road. You're in the playoffs. Anytime you can go down there and end with a score, it just takes the crowd down a notch. They've been tailgating. They've wanted to start this game hot. Maybe let doubt start to creep in that I know we're playing a game at home, but man, these guys came to play.
His passes kick is good. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Wild Card Weekend.
Tyler Bass, the kickoff for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Tylan Wallace now on the return. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Real cool. Maybe on that rapid pay the bills. And now I'm feeling not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold and I hurt.
You are Report!
On 1st and 10, Jackson. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
Jackson now on 2nd down. That one complete. It's Keaton Mitchell. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
On 3rd and 1, here's Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a 1st down.
First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Raven 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the 1st down with that one. It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4.
On
the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
The 36-yard line.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
This one complete to Bateman. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
A gain of 9 yards.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there, but that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
They'll run with Swift to the 5-yard line.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal at the Bills' 5-yard line.
Your body is acting out. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you back it up. You check about the auxiliaries acting out overseas.
Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're 2nd. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Lamar going to work from the pistol. And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. 1 quarter in the books in round 1 of these AFC playoffs. The Bills with the early advantage. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Big play coming up. 3rd and goal.
180.
From the gun, Jackson. They're called in at the 2.
I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get 4th and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score.
They're trying to answer that opening drive touchdown on the other side. So the offense stays out, and they go for it on 4th and goal. They'll go. It's Mitchell. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Keaton Mitchell. Touchdown, Ravens. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Ravens come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. throw is Allen. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now
So,
second
from
and 6.
37, here's 2nd and 6. Allen gonna throw. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
He's got a receiver. That's Michael Pittman. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one.
319!
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. First and 10, and it's Allen. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he's into the end zone. What a response! Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Bills. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and it's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Following the touchdown, pass is back to kick it off.
Justice Hill on the return. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Off the play fake. Jackson out to his right. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. On play action, here's Jackson. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Jackson now to throw on first down. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down. Jackson up top again. He gets this complete to Mitchell. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's what? 180! Here's what? UAA.
Again, it's Jackson. This throw right is taken in by Fowler. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
That's another Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
To the air one more time with Jackson. That's taken in. It's Tiz Walker. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
He takes off. And he'll finally be tracked down at the Bills' 13-yard line. That one's good for 26 yards. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Now Jackson. Quickly out wide, he'll get it to Hopkins.
In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up 1st and 2nd down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off to your running back and count on blocking everybody.
Second down, Jackson. Moving to his left. And he will power his way into the end zone. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. On his loop to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Ravens will tie things up. We are all even at 14. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. Out to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The Bills going to use their final timeout here as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
The tight end Kincaid in motion. Allen going to throw on 1st and 10. Now he takes off. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Second down, they need 3. The tight end Kincaid in motion. Throwing on second down. It's Allen. That pass sideline is caught. Nice catch. Stays in bounds. And he's got the first down. Terrific job with the feet to make that one a grab.
Certainly not the biggest gain by any means, but he does a really nice job getting past the sticks, keeping his feet in bounds, and ultimately picks up the first down.
First and 10. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll motion over Samuel.
Alert! Alert!
They're going to put a man in motion to the right.
56, 56!
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5.
Ground it! 56, 56! Alert! Middle, 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 middle. Done.
From the gun, here is Allen. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long. And as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet. But I can promise you, they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
Allen now on second down. Throw on the run is complete. That'll be good for 11 yards, still short of the first down marker, and third down coming up. One team advances. One team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC wildcard game. This returnable for Wallace. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Swift, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. Shaq Thompson comes up with the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 6. Throwing Jackson. He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun, Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
37-yard line.
A give to Mitchell. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Jackson. He'll go right and find his running back. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he's into the end zone. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. The extra point is good. And the Ravens have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
Pass 85, pass 85.
Allen working from the pistol. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the 2nd half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit over-eager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Jackson now on 2nd down. This one complete downfield to Walker. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. And that pickup good for 29 yards. Here's 1st and 10.
Finish it on! Finish it on!
On 1st down, it's Mitchell. And this play going nowhere as he dives to the ground behind the line of scrimmage.
Looked to me like the quarterback had the option to pull that and make it a throw, but he decides to give it. Probably wishes looking back that he would have pulled it because there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Here's Jackson. And he overshot his man. Out of the end zone, that one's incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Isaiah Likely. And it'll be 3rd down.
Hey, 180, 13.
Jackson looking to throw. This one caught at the 4. And he will get into the end zone. Kez Walker. Touchdown, Baltimore. Luke now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. Here we go on the return from the 1. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
On first down, Allen. That's over the middle to his tight end, Kincaid. And mark him down up beyond the 30.
And the Bills first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll run the draw with Barkley. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
It's now second and 6.
From the 35, here's second down and 6. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Open man's got it. That's Chark. Loose inside the 30. And he will score. DJ Chark. Touchdown, Buffalo. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
The extra point by Bass is good. And the Bills are back to within 7. It's 28-21. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This returnable for Wallace. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Their own 27-yard line.
In the pistol, Jackson ready. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 7. Back to throw, Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Brings up third and 4.
Now, Jackson. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And Those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson. Picked off by the safety, Taylor Rapp. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position. Jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
The tight end, Kincaid, in motion. Play action. It's Allen. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
The tackle by Jonathan Simpson. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
The tight end, Kincaid, in motion. On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. That is caught side of the end zone. Tim Patrick. Touchdown, Bills. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Justice Hill to return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. One quarter remains here in this AFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports.
43-yard line.
Go ahead. Come on. Right shot.
Play action now. Jackson going up top and looking for Andrews.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw is Jackson. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Hold on, ready? Finish it hot! Sit hot! Ready! Finish it up! You change it.
Jackson now going up top. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Fourth down, Jackson. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the Ravens first down, as this defense is too loose there. Gain of 19 on fourth down. They'll run it over center with Mitchell. Had to push through that one tackler, but he is wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage.
Second and 10. At the 29-yard
Second down, Jackson. Exiting the pocket right. He'll let this go towards the end zone. And the Bills are going to take over at their own 2.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The man in motion here is Chart. Allen from his own end zone. Pass complete right side to Kincaid. And it'll be marked down up around the 18-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
In motion comes Pittman. Here's a handoff to Barkley. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. The tight end Kincaid in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Third and 2. Now Allen. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
The tight end, Kincaid, in motion. 4th down. Here's Allen. He gets this one complete to Pittman. And he is going to have the Bills' first down, as that'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing again is Allen. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Screen works to perfection. Give him 18 yards and move the chains. 1st down.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, 4th quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. The tight end, Kincaid, in motion. To the air once more is Allen. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down. Now Barkley. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. And now at 1:52, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
That's out quickly to Pittman. And good yardage there after the catch to wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Ravens 7-yard line.
Here's 2nd down and 3. A quick throw on the RPO is complete.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point. And now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
Here is 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Ray Davis. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So the lead is 7 now here in this 4th quarter. The tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's first down. They'll drop to throw. Catch made there, left side by Walker. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. It's first and 10.
Hey, middle. Sit on. Hey, Ozzy. Sit on. Right on.
From the gun, Jackson. This one, batted away. It's incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the fourth. Another try, second and 10. With a shotgun, here's Jackson. Off he goes. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
The throw, left side, caught by Andrews. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. Set to go now on first and 10.
Come on, middle. Where's it on? You change it. You are X.
Jackson. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Here comes second down. Here's Jackson. He'll get this underneath to Swift. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down. The Bills going to use their final timeout here, and they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the fourth. Now, first and goal.
Hey, Alpha, sit on.
To the air one more time. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Shaq Thompson. And the Bills have just about sewn up this football game.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
down to a knee here, and that'll do it. They have advanced. They are moving on in the playoffs. So a road win here for the Bills as they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home in the opening round. Now they'll regroup and get ready for the divisional round next weekend. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.